Hi, my name's Aidan.
And my name is Fiorella.
In 2020, I travelled to Italy and purchased a home for only 19,000 euros. We wanted to purchase a project, not a ruin. Something that we could pay for with our own money and not from a bank. Fast track 4 years and now we are ready to commence renovating our little house. We will try to do most of the work ourselves so we can keep this project at a low budget.
We don't know where this adventure will take us. All that we know is that we can't wait to convert this house into a home. Back at Sarni, getting some coffee. At this pace, it's going to take us about 3 years to to renovate this house with all the stops we do for to all the stops we do for coffee breaks. Did you get Maxi?
Sí.
Did you ask for Bolente?
No,
Uh-oh.
I forgot.
I forgot to ask for hot boiling. So it may be a bit cold. Okay, let's have this coffee and get cracking. Okay, we don't think we're gonna have a hot coffee today, but hey, when you are on the autostrada, on the freeway, you have to be thankful for what you get. Plus, we have pastries from our bakery, so life is good. It's pretty like a nice coffee.
Okay. It's not as cold as I thought. It's warm, but no, it's okay. It's nice though.
We're back. Yay! It's actually easy. Okay, so that, see, because we unlocked that from here, now it blew away probably with the wind. I will just, I'll quickly go upstairs and drop this off. Bring in more water. Does the same key open that?
Yeah.
So that means that the people next door could open our apartment because they have the same key.
Yep, correct. That's what I tried to tell you. I'm not putting another lock on this.
Okay. Hello, house. See. Another day in paradise.
Oh my god. I love this house.
Okay, there's no snow on the mountains now. It's probably around the middle of spring. A butterfly just went past. Mailbox. Hi everyone, good morning. We're back in our little house, our little project. Today we should be seeing again the electrician, not the electricity company that gives you power, but the company that has the electricians that come in and organize your connections and PowerPoints and all that. We're not there yet, but what the electrician is going to do is to give us kind of like a box with power, so that from there we can run lines, let's say upstairs or downstairs, for when we need to use power tools. And hopefully soon, when we have electricity, we can come and stay here overnight, or at least for a few days, so that we don't have to be back and forth. We could easily just work from home while we're doing some work. So as long as we have internet, that's good for us. We're still bringing water from our other house. The plumber will also come later today, because he will have to determine together with the water company how to connect the meter. Because from last video, or from last time, depending on how this we edit this, Aiden had prepared that box and the meter is going to go there. And before, there was a meter, many years ago there was a meter, but because we haven't been able to find the tube that runs from the communal, let's say, kind of water pipe to what the house had before, it seems like we are gonna have to run a line from here to there. Now, one big problem that we hope is this is not going to happen, is that maybe the street will need to be damaged and cut, and however, I don't even know how you call that, what you call that, to get the pipe through. So the plumber has been speaking with the company to see what the best way is. He mentioned something about perhaps digging underneath and running a T or something like that. But he's also going to come today and give a more thorough look as to where the what do you call it? The old meter will have been, because obviously the house before had electricity, the house had water. So it's a matter of finding where those points were located, which is a little bit tricky, since it seems like no one that had lived in this house or that had anything to do with this house is around anymore. While I'm here, I'm going to, can I do this with one hand? I'm going to get a crate to take home. To put at the front with some flowers. Where can I find another crate? A good one. Birra Peroni. Oh, this chair has no leg. Which was this? Raticida. I think this is stuff to kill rats. Oh, poverine. I think this one should be good. Nice clean. Some light stain. E basta. Nora, if you are watching this video and you see something here that you like for decoration of your house, let us know. There's still some crates, lots of beautiful rare bottles to put little flowers in. Yeah, let us know. Happy to take it back. This head here is a careful situation. Ay, poo.
That's why this floor is higher.
Pane e pasticciotto.
Non ho pane, ho pasticciotto.
Perché no? E Molisani,
Go, go, go.
buono, buono.
Yeah, buono, buono.
So we have been invited for lunch at our friend's house. Misha, what are you doing there? Huh? What are you doing there? I'm going to your house. You wanna come with? We have been invited for lunch at our friend's place. So we brought some bread from our local bakery and some pasticciotto, which is a pastry originally from Puglia, but our bakery makes it really, really nice, our bakery in Molise. So bringing the bread, saying hello, and go back to the house to see if I can be of any help. Hello, beautiful. Hey, you have beautiful fur. You're curious. You're curious. If you haven't seen pasticciotto before, this is what it looks like. Suona vuoto!
You gotta break one. You know? If you break one, the other come out. but
Yeah, just break it. Don't worry. I don't care.
Break it?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Tony, wait a second. Can you tell me what we're doing?
We're looking for perhaps where the pipe comes.
Yeah, to see what is
The water
underneath
pipe. The water
here.
pipe comes here and ours is there. The water's off.
Yeah.
So we can actually turn it on right now.
Huh. Sì, sì, meglio.
It's home. I don't know.
Meglio we call it before he goes partying. Before he goes for lunch to Pescara or...
Okay, we'll go see if it's home.
Grazie mille. Eeeh!
That's fine. Okay. No, normally it's 270, but in the older house I heard that's 250. So actually,
But do they count up to the beam or
don't know. I think they came to the top.
the whole thing? Yeah. Okay, so what do you make of this? Wouldn't it be more like maybe it was more under there than down here, than in the middle? But wait, see those tiles? They're different to the tiles over here. Look there.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that not even
No,
tile?
that's not tile. That's what?
Maybe the original floor.
Granite or something.
I just wish someone would be able to say, okay, these tiles are from, let's say, the 40s, and the plumbing came here in whatever. So like carbon dating to know whereabouts the tube would have been. What do you think? What are your thoughts on like doing something there?
It's like in the wall. Oh, look, look at that. There's a pipe here. Oh no, hang on. That's that, is it?
That's that one.
I was going to say maybe there was a pipe here at some point, but that's not. Here it is.
Ehi piccolo! Ah, piccola! Questa connessione qui va là, non là. Quindi forse sarebbe possibile che la connessione è da giù. Sì, e dopo dietro fuori.
Vedi?
E adesso ho aperto?
Sì, questi sono aperti.
Ok,
O questo va là, sicuro.
sì.
O questo gira. O viceversa, questo va diritto e quello gira. Ora dobbiamo vedere.
Sì, ma that's gonna be a long one to translate.
Tu pure stila? No. Dai, buona giornata.
Buona giornata, grazie, ciao.
Grazie.
No.
Okay, we need to enlarge this again to have access.
No, we don't need to enlarge it. We
one
just
tube.
need to make room for him to access the tube, the water tube.
Okay. I mean, I'm just I'm translating literally, like he said. He used the word enlarge. So the plumber has been. I don't know if I dare trying to translate and explain everything that he said. There was a lot, because every time we were visiting one floor of the house, new information was coming. So pretty much, okay, there's a couple of things that he's going to do about giving us water. Water is one situation, and then the sewage is another situation. About water, pretty much, we have to enlarge that hole that we did at the front that Aiden is working on. Just needs to enlarge a little bit an area so that he can put a T and a connection and all that. So he's gonna do that. He's going to test it this week, and if it works, great, fantastic. It will be the fastest and easiest solution. If not, then we'll see. Hopefully we don't have to get to that, but we cross that bridge as we get to it. I think that's the thing with renovations. I mean, not everything is perfect. You have to undo before you can do. And also in these houses that are old, things tend to be more complicated, because if you do anything like what we're doing, you are starting to do things from scratch. So this is what we signed up for, and we knew that it was going to be like this. And that is one of the reasons why we bought our other house in Molise, because we know that doing these things was going to take time, patience, and money. So we're going to do it little by little. Now, when it comes down to sewage, pretty much we saw, Aiden showed him where the sewage goes out, which is a tube somewhere down there. The issue there is going to be accessibility, because as I mentioned before, apparently there is a way of coming through here, but everything is so overgrown on this part of the town that it will be very difficult to access that. But he's thinking of different things. He said, look, one step at the time, let's just get you water first, and then we see what else we do with the drainage. So he was thinking of probably at some point putting a tube from upstairs out and then coming in that will meet the tubes coming from inside. He thought running the one thing that he did say was that it would be best thing if you want these floors, because the simplest way will be for me, and this is him talking, the simplest thing will be for him to cut the tiles all the way across and run the water through the tiles, as opposed to doing it through the walls. He said it will be a lot more complicated. We like these floors. We love the character of the house, but we also need to be practical about things. We don't want to come here with a sledgehammer taking things down, but we do acknowledge that even though you want to keep as much character as possible, we also decide to live in a way that we're keeping up with the times. And there are things that are more efficient when it comes down to energy, for example, or when it comes down to the doors, or when it comes down to flooring that is going to be better for the winter days and the summer days. So I think these days there are a lot more things to consider and a lot more options when it comes down to that. So if we have to part with the tiles or with a section of the tiles, we're fine with that. We'll see how it gets done. Again, heaps of patience, everything little by little, and also with money. Like a bit of money here we can put, and a little bit of money there we can put, and eventually we'll get there. And hopefully you stick around to get there with us. Let's see what's going on at the front now. Okay, so that's the black tube, the water that we need to access, so that the plumber will try to access to do the test. Thank you so much for watching episode number 6 of our 19K home in Italy. If you haven't yet, be sure to catch up with previous episodes to come along on this journey. If you wish to follow our journey, please be sure to like, comment, and of course subscribe and allow notifications, so you don't miss a second of our 19K home in Italy.